I wonder if somewhere lie all your past lives, late chrysalises you shed, heaps of your old selves like emptied chestnut pods rotting in the corner of your schoolyard. How many souls of yours already dead? One clumsy day, you start to couch down slant lines, senseless rhyming, dumb or broken songs, a cocoon in which were composting the spike drives of the unquestioned, forgetting any experience left unwritten. I hear some things broken and I palpate in the dark to fix or to be fixed. I'm not the one who says I understand the healing spell from the desperate hole of injured animals. I'm reclaiming something to someone in the nothingness, groping along a crumbling, quivering bridge made of sand. I venture a sentence or less, a fragment of concrete fever, a body flickering in the wasteland. I was sitting against my ficus friend, reading some verse in the holy shadow of the forest. The white tiger mumbling, "Oh dear." Following him, I entered a small hole and was sucked down by a 14-circle mole of tortures for the living struggle to stay alive and get back to the world. From the stairwell, I could hear the giggles of physicians fiddling with the pipe works, switching on-off printed circuit bodies of unconscious ladies or men, fighting against time, loading new accessories, fake teeth and fake breasts for their fake being. And 6 more circles for entertaining docile crowds of corpses crawling from store to store like an army of blind slugsters shedding their bank mucus. When they're done, they exit the last circle with shivers and their souls are sucked out by their smartphones. Region of sorrow, doleful shades, burdened with a peace dealt globally like a teen rain ruining the fragilest in the garden of a local humble old man, praying for the faraway half-god good omens, the fiends rudely imposed with this language I speak as though I walk on a dark ridge, almost falling, and each step more frightened. One of many institutions of huge violence, men burglarized and summoned to mute their drums and to dream of money, to spray their souls on the church urinals, to teach wild dog packs how to raise pupils, erase trees, choke ideas. I can see among the dead prisoners my loved grandpa, the sparkling gaze spotted with old Ulster's pimples, his scrawny vaulted soul whispers. Ils promirent la paix, nous nous soumîmes. Mais vous avez sacrifié notre terre pour jouir de divertissements, sous-hommes. His soul has a visage, and his visage I never met younger, is a beige craft board with lumps and holes, a lunar paysage of craters where my eyes faithfully land, plant the flag, release the reconnaissance probe. I've been told about the bombs and loves that hollowed these wrinkles out of the half-light, and the 5 years as a prisoner, Poland acting as a knife, spitting life in halves forever blind to each other. No, no, no one can embrace the umbrageous shades. A guard warns as I go to hang my grandfather. The sword blocks the path. Unless one crosses the Lethe, so that their mind dims and memories fade away, you can only ask them. But what my grandpa, beyond the gravestone philosophers and foresees with undertone voice, no one can render with earthly words. May it just be matter of a broken poetry, figuring a text of wounds. My grandpa says, long ago, when men, filled with rude mythology, used to sail on the wild, plastic-free ocean, few found, sparkling between the stars, some of the laws of geometry. Thanks to their new knowledge, they built ships that took them where houses were different, yet numbers ruling construction and trade of numbing spices remained unchanged. They pledged an oath to surrender the dusty, numerous gods of the poems and love the one truth. My grandpa says, the jolt history of technology was launched, science facilitating trade, clearing incomes for new machinery. Like a star shining long ago, now dead ash, smothered and crushed under polluted minds, the unique truth gave place to the new manifold of ever-growing money, toward which sailor and priest turned the arts of local peoples, a face ruining oceans, enslaving science, hushing oaths. My grandpa says, what tsunami has turned out peasants into obsessed office workers, harassed by brainless bosses, spending their weekends within Pokemon Go sheep cattle massed behind their phones, and has transformed market into startups, designing emptiness for our childish minds. What did artist executors of Old Testaments do, apart from mixing with fascists or bureaucratically sucking for grants? My grandpa says, they mimicked the rebel, posed for glory, and challenged each other for the premier meaninglessness. Meanwhile, chimp god stories helped the destroyers to make their empires from the common air, earth, water, and fire. By colonizing wasted intellects, just like a tune played in supermarkets, distractedly overheard by roaming pigeons, sang by a bling rapper who brags. My grandpa says, art is no resistance. Art is nothing. The end. Thank you very much.